This is what nobody will tell you. You are living in a cross-section of reality. The fourth dimension, where past, present, and future coexist, is accessible right now through a specific technique that Goddard documented. But there is a reason why this information is not in university curricula. You see, when you understand that, you can literally select which future to experience. Not attract, not manifest, but select from options that already exist. You become ungovernable. Why do you think that billions operate in automatic mode, reacting to circumstances and creating chaotic realities without realizing it? The mechanism is brutally simple. Between waking and sleeping, your consciousness can navigate dimensionally. You enter the scene of your chosen future, participate in it, and feel it as an accomplished reality. The mirror universe has no choice but to reorganize everything to correspond. While the masses continue to be trapped in three-dimensional cause and effect, there exists a group using this knowledge right now to operate on another level of reality. The difference? They have discovered that they are the projector, not the screen.
Humanity lives trapped in a dimensional prison that it has built for itself, and the key to escape has always been within the mind of each individual. But it has remained restricted to small circles of practitioners. This is a precise technology for the manipulation of reality that the ancient masters knew, and that modern science is beginning to rediscover through quantum physics. The secret lies in the understanding that time, as humanity experiences it, is a three-dimensional illusion. There exists a fourth dimension where past, present, and future coexist simultaneously, and through specific techniques of consciousness, anyone can access it to select which version of the future they wish to manifest. Neville Goddard, one of the few initiates who dared to publicly reveal this knowledge in the 20th century, documented in detail the functioning of this mechanism. His teachings, compiled in works such as Out of This World, are practical instructions based on direct experimentation with the multidimensional nature of consciousness. Traditional educational and religious institutions have systematically suppressed or ridiculed this knowledge for a simple reason. If the masses were to discover that they possess the literal power to rewrite their destiny through controlled imagination, the entire structure of social control would collapse. After all, how can you maintain populations in a state of dependence and submission when they discover that they are, in fact, conscious operators of their own reality? The fundamental truth that needs to be understood is this: there is no separate God dictating human destiny. What organized religions call God, the quantum field, the all, the universal consciousness, all of these terms point to the same reality, is an impersonal and perfectly responsive system that reflects back exactly what each individual consciousness projects. It is a cosmic mirror without its own will, without judgment, without favorites. This system was designed with an essential characteristic: voluntary forgetfulness. Each consciousness that enters this three-dimensional experience temporarily accepts to forget its true divine nature. It is like entering a virtual reality game so immersive that the player momentarily forgets that they are playing. This veil of amnesia is not a punishment or flaw. It is what makes the experience genuine and free will meaningful. But here is the paradox that few understand. Although we have consciously forgotten our creative nature, the mechanism of creation continues to operate incessantly. At every moment, through unconscious assumptions, habitual fears, and conditioned mental patterns, each person is literally creating their future reality. Human suffering does not come from a punitive God or from malevolent external forces. It comes from the unconscious and chaotic use of this creative power. This video is a detailed exposition of the real mechanics of how consciousness interacts with the dimensional fabric of reality to produce concrete experiences in the physical world. These are tested and proven techniques that allow anyone to take conscious control of this process and begin to deliberately select which of the infinite possible futures they wish to experience. Regardless of belief, this knowledge operates independently of whether you believe in it. The question is, Are you ready to assume the radical responsibility of discovering that you have always been the sole creator of your reality? Because once this knowledge is truly understood and applied, there are no more victims of fate, only unconscious or conscious creators. To understand how to mentally manipulate the future, it is necessary to first understand the dimensional structure of reality, a knowledge that remains hidden because it completely challenges the common perception of what is possible. The first dimension manifests itself as a singular point, a state of existence that maintains no relationship with anything beyond itself. It is consciousness in its most primordial state, pure but limited.